dick.
Yo, your queen, I don't know if you know this, doesn't have a dick.
Okay, fine. Suck my drone.
Yo, it's not my drone.
Need my overlords.
You know
Yo,
what?
it's me too.
Ugh.
Yo, me three.
Yo, I'm gonna go
Ugh.
Nydus.
Yeah, we know you're going Nydus, okay? You got Nydus since day one.
I'm gonna go Nydus.
Oh my god.
I forget how to play.
Oh, great.
Okay, man, puke on it. Yo, I was gonna take this, you son of a bitch.
Mine, bitch.
Wow.
We require more minerals.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take this one.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We
Oh, you motherfucker.
minerals. We
What?
require
I have Sean's stream open. I was wondering why is my thing constantly saying
Yeah.
you need more minerals?
Yo, man. That's what I do.
Same thing as the pylon thing.
You need more pylons.
Yeah, I'm blocking up the front, okay?
I need to get out?
Yeah, too bad.
Excuse me?
Actually, do you need to get out?
Yeah, well, I could go around the side. There's a different entrance.
It's fine. I just deleted my pylon because you need to get out, apparently.
No. There's the next. Oh, you got a pylon rush.
Oh, fuck, dude.
You're fucked. I think we're all fucked. Unless we block this right now. Stop this. Okay, I'm coming.
I'm critting siblings.
Okay.
Get the probe, man.
I can't. He's like at the range. Don't go in there.
Fuck, dude, I can't do anything. No! That's a fucking,
No, there's a lot of cannons out there. Oh god. Okay, that's a.
fucking GG, man.
I'm a little bit late on everything.
I can't do anything.
Riley, build roaches. Can.
No, it's too late. He's come.
Sure.
He's come and it's done.
Yeah.
spawn more over.
Okay, I'm supply blocked. Fuck.
Fuck. It's
I
GG,
need to
guys.
build up. I need to build up a little more army before I go in there. Are they just feeding him resources? How's he building
Yeah,
up this
of course
fast?
he is. That's exactly what they're doing.
Our allies are in combat.
The GG, I can't do anything.
Oh my god.
I have to go build somewhere else.
A lot of fucking. That's a lot of fucking turrets.
Spawn more overlords.
As long as we have something. Alright, road Trevagers, then we should be able to defend this, but Joe's almost dead, so.
That's fine, I built somewhere else.
I'm making Ravagers.
Okay, I'll just keep my roaches.
Yeah.
Just like, can you like keep this over here, and then that's easy, because then we don't need to worry about it like spreading everywhere.
Keep what? Where?
Just like make sure their turrets don't keep
Yeah.
coming over here. Like, can you help me destroy this stuff?
Oh, battle cruisers?
BCs?
Wait, what?
Oh, he went fast BC, man. We're fucked.
So dumb.
Shit.
We require
You got like the skin and everything.
We require more Vespine gas. We require
Oh god.
more Vespine gas. We require more Vespine gas.
I don't have anything to defend this.
I have one stalker. And he's got
Uh,
he's got what's it called too?
that's a GG, man.
Yeah. Look.
Oh my god.
Not quite a GG. Like if like this guy's wasted a lot of resources, just like I have. Yeah, he's got two BCs now,
Allies are in combat.
and he's got Yamamoto already.
Allies are in
Jesus.
combat. Our base is under attack.
Should we leave?
Yeah.
I'm building spore crawlers.
That's
It's too late.
same. Too late. I I don't get how they're doing this.
Yeah, so I guess they're just feeding him minerals. It's
I
annoying.
think one of them was just feeding minerals, and the other two were. I mean, the other guy was building cannons and then harassing us, while the other guy was just attacking up.
Yeah, I had to have been.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
It's a cheesy strategy.
Yo, Joe, we're gonna feed you minerals this time.
Yo,
Why
yeah,
do
Joe,
that?
and feed
I
you
don't like
minerals.
Yo,
getting Russian is not fun. That's dumb. I hate it.
it's fun when if you win. Yeah, but like you could actually get to master with
Yeah,
just
but, like,
cheesing with the cannon rush.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so lame.
probably.
it is so lame.
It's the same guys.
Oh god. Yo, just check your corners. This is a long map, so it's gonna take some while. Take some time to get here.
Watch the fuck in front.
Yeah. And we catch them in the early, then we should be fine.
Oh yeah, this is your map, Sean.
Is it?
Yeah, dude.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. Spawn more overlords.
I'm gonna go fast Hydras this time.
Overlords. Spawn more.
Stop watching your stream.
More minerals. We require
Get out of here.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Yo, guy coming in. Guy coming in.
We require more minerals.
He's coming in. He's coming in. Probe just came in.
Require more minerals. We require
Pulling off.
I'm
Yeah,
pulling off as well.
we require more minerals.
Do you need me to pull off too or no? Just get him.
Building a fucking gateway here? Fuck. Just pull your. There's way too many. There's way too many following this guy.
Ah, fuck, I had a chance to trap him.
I'm making circlings now. Oh, wow, they're cheesing hard, man.
What do you mean?
Cheesing the gold mine base as well.
My God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, they just wanted to block our expansion. Weird.
We require more minerals.
You pull your probe back.
We're good, right? Looks like we're good.
Yeah, I think so.
So. I can't tell. I'm like too scared to.
Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more.
Yo, let's push in.
I'm pushing in.
Let's go. I'll come with you.
Just waiting at your pylon there. Yeah. Something's coming this way.
Factory's landing. Let's get it.
There's a rock we need to break if we need to.
Yep.
Wait until it lands and then we could just attack. Do you see it? No. I'm just gonna go in. Going here. Oh shit. Going here.
Okay, go ahead. I gotta tell this factory out. He thinks we didn't see it.
Not enough energy.
Sorry guys, I'm still recovering my macro from
Forces.
initial.
Our allies are in combat.
Yo, a little help down here.
Our forces are under attack.
Wow. Nice catch.
Our allies are in combat.
Nice, dude.
We require more Vespine gas.
Oh, so close. Did you do any damage in the main base or no?
Not yet. No, I couldn't get in there. They got a lot of pylons. Like, I mean, the cannons just fucking holding the gate.
Ah, they got other things too. They got an observer following me,
Fuck.
but they don't know that I have an observer too.
Yo, they don't know. We know. They know.
We require more Vespine gas. We require more Vespine gas. Metamorphosis complete. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
Damn, dude, look at all this like freaking cannon work they got going on over here. It's crazy.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
Fuck, I don't have enough minerals. I haven't been focusing enough on home.
I'll give you some minerals.
Damn, dude, they're just like in their base with like tons of freaking stuff.
They haven't expanded, have they?
No,
Not that I know of.
trying really hard to
Okay.
stop them from expanding. Oh, they're trying to. Ah, suckers.
All right. I have an army.
Yeah, me too.
Can
You want to push?
you guys help me out down here?
Yeah, yeah, I'm going up.
I think they're coming down on me now. Yeah, they are. I need help here in a minute. Damn it, I couldn't get in. They're coming out at me. I gotta pull back. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can pull them out. Nope, that didn't work. Hey, wait, don't push in though. They got
Surround them.
Did they take up my pylon? Oh, they did. Those fuckers.
What can we do against siege tanks?
Uh,
Bridges?
Nope. I'm getting void rays now.
Nice.
Okay.
They're just being built. It's taking a little. It's taking a little while. All right.
Remember upgrades?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I'm
They're
upgrading.
moving, I think.
Shit. Got a pretty big army. They're marching out. They're coming. They're coming.
I'll just try to play back.
Yeah. These fuckers. They're just trying to keep pushing us back.
That's my Nydus.
Okay. Nice. I have so much gas. Anyone need gas?
Another BC.
A lot of BCs there.
Gonna ignore. I'm gonna push in.
Wait, why? Why
Time
would
to
you do
go.
that? Okay, okay. Not sure why we did that.
I don't know. That's
That was a horrible idea. Why did we do that?
they were entrenched. That was probably not the play.
It's okay. We probably can. We probably can.
Sorry, I thought they pulled in because I was doing Nydus in there. Guess not. I guess
Fuck,
not.
okay.
Okay.
We can crunch them
Yeah.
at the front. They're not supported right now.
Something in your base.
Yeah, back to your base. Back
Oh
to your base.
fuck.
I'm coming. I got some stalkers, but not very many. Not enough to deal with that. Fuck, dude, it's so annoying when he's playing the game where he knows the corner of the map, so he
Yeah.
gets there.
The fucking PCs, man. They're so OP.
Damn expanded, so that's good.
I can't deal with these BCs back here.
No? Shit. I need to stay in front though. Fuck.
Like, see, he's got range on us, and we can't get a good cone because he's sitting in the corner.
Slowly
Yeah.
pushing out.
Oh god, that's so annoying. So many observers are going down.
Yeah, now there goes your
Get to overload though.
Dude.
We require more minerals. We require more. Our forces are under attack.
Recalled, I think.
We require more minerals. We require more. Spawn more overlords.
I'm just gonna go. Fuck it.
Spawn more.
I got a lot of stalkers. Too many.
Oh, they're still here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's GG. Yeah, now they're on my base.
Mineral field depleted. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Mineral field depleted. Our allies are in combat. Forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
Oh my god. So many of them too. Dude, this is a
Now they just
GG.
jump up.
How are they able to make so many units?
How are they only gold?
I have no idea.
I'm killing their.
Thanks for your spore. Ah, this guy's so annoying. I really want to kill myself. They're coming in.
I can't build any new units because they destroyed my main.
Oh, okay. Goes all my drone. Yep. How are we promoted? I don't get it.
What? How are we promoted?
Okay.
Yeah, guys.
Cool, cool. Nice work, Starcraft.
Hold on.
I
I want
guess.
to look at this. We had them hemmed into 2 bases. Like, fuck, we should have won that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's concentrating too much on harassing and not enough on macro as usual. I gotta stop doing that.
I think I should just fucking get rid of, forget about Hydras and go with Corruptors. They're deadly to PCs.
Yeah, you would have iced those BCs, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
And then
But
the Roach Artillery, is that how you deal with tanks? Like tank entrenchment?
Can Phoenix pick up tanks? Did we talk
yeah,
about this?
yeah, they can.
Oh wow, so like against Siege, Phoenixes are like insane.
Yeah. So whenever you have like Terran or Zerg, as a Protoss, you need to make Phoenix because you gotta kill Overlords and tanks,
Right, right, right.
and
Okay.
then Stalkers ground units to kill all those like held up siege tanks.
Got it, got it.
Because if I go Corruptors, I'm gonna use all my resources to make the Corruptors, and I don't have any ground units. Unless I morph them into like Broodlords, but it's gonna take forever.
Right.
I could go like semi roaches and semi corruptors, but it's not gonna be as effective if I were to go like full in to kill PCs.
Please don't be those fucking losers again. Please no.
Different guys. Platinum still.
Great. I don't think we play this map very often, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's the one with the like 6 gold in the middle.
Right, right, right. Terran toss and a random. Should I still
Yes.
Phoenix or no?
Uh, yeah, Phoenixes are always useful.
Let's go mass Phoenix. I haven't done it before. Kind of curious.
You gotta get the range upgrade for sure.
Yeah.
And then when you're like controlling Phoenixes, you don't really need to attack ground. You just move, it will just auto fire as it moves along.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
But you have to lift things. So you have to like G
G,
micro.
yeah, micro a little bit.
The only problem is I won't have any vision when I go Starport.
2 barracks?
Boss, I'm not sure what they're up to. We got a forge here, boys. Look around.
Okay. Just checking my corner right now.
My probe just got destroyed before I even got to the other person. That's crazy.
I don't see anything.
Don't see anything either.
He went council, so that's blink stalkers, I think.
Our forces are under attack.
Was the other guy Zerg, or we didn't even see him?
I didn't even see him. I don't think they're Zerg though. Oh, they're toss. Toss.
Okay.
To toss in one turn.
Spawn more overlords. Our forces are under
They're coming.
metamorphosis.
What do they got?
Zealots.
Oh, perfect.
Spawn more overlords. Spawn Our allies' base is
I'm
threatened.
coming.
Allies are in combat.
Nice.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Fuck. Just lost them all to
Rain's
fucking
coming.
Marines coming.
We require more Vespine. Our allies are in
Guys, I need some help over here because they're coming. I got nothing.
I'm gonna go Nydus.
Our allies' base is threatened. We require more Vespine. Our allies are in combat.
Fuck, I got nothing. Anybody. Fuck, I'm screwed.
Base is threatened.
I'm rebuilding right now.
Our allies are in combat.
I'm screwed. I'm fucked.
Spawn more overlords.
Fuck.
Base is threatened.
Sean, if you've already...
Allies
Okay,
are in combat.
I'm GG.
Spawn more overlords.
Did you already Nydus? Like, what did you do?
Nydus.
Forces. Our allies are in combat.
Hold on, I'm gonna gather some units for you. Oh, Stalker's coming in as well.
Allies are in combat. We require our forces are under attack. Our allies' base is threatened. We require more Vespine gas. Mineral field depleted. We require our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Our allies are we require more Vespine gas. Our allies' base is threatened. We require more Vespine gas. We require more Vespine gas. We require
Thank you.
Yeah.
we require more Vespine gas.
Going Nydus again.
Yeah, there was a guy right here. There might be a proxy. Nice, Sean.
Finish one of them.
Oh, that's good. I'm back and running.
Yeah, I need to expand ASAP.
Nice, guys. Nice.
Oh, killed one expansion.
Nice. Go Nydus again. They found it.
They're still coming.
Oh boy. Probably coming up here.
Oh, going back.
Oh god. Oh wow. Riley, you're insane.
That's not enough. It's
Not
not
gonna
enough.
be enough. Not gonna be enough.
Yeah, I'm going back.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I got stuff too. Fuck them up.
Actually, yeah, I think I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
We require more Vespine gas. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Oh fuck! I haven't been upgrading.
I haven't either. Let's knock on the front door.
Pushing in. I'm just gonna push in.
Oh, they got fucking. Fuck.
Nydus left. I'm gonna go after his base.
Spawn more overlords. Mineral field depleted.
Only teal left.
Vespene geyser exhausted. Our allies are in combat. Mineral field depleted.
Yo, I'm puking on it.
Yo, puke on it. Yo, puke on it.
Yo.
Yo, nice sentinel shields.
That was actually him. Stupidly, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
He did block off what you got, so makes sense. So,
Nice.
Nice.
Nice work, guys.
We did it.
We did it.
Save my ass. Oh, yo?
Oh, yo, promoted again?
Oh my god. I don't want this.
Yeah, I don't want this either. Can't we stay in freaking... No,
No.
Oh,
I don't
lol.
want gold.
I don't want to be up
Yo,
here.
we're
Oh, 'cause we
facing
need a
gold and
platinum.
plat anyway.
That's true. That's true. He's right. He's right.
They were pretty horrible platinum.
Yo, Riley, you want to play center tomorrow?
Yo, no.
Yo, please.
I'm playing D, aren't I?
No.
Yo, team.
Am I not?
Nope. You're back
Three
on forward.
three tosses.
fuck?
Watch out for cannon rush.
Kidding. Oh, shit.
Yo,
Three cannon rush?
Yo, 3 cannon rush. Watch out.
3 tosses, dude. That means I gotta get immortals. These for sure going stalker.
Oh god, yeah.
Is there only one ramp? Or, no, I have a back entry, don't I?
Yeah, dude, you do. Right here.
Oh, if they open it up, okay.
You do have a back entry. I think everyone does.
More minerals.
Wait, what?
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. Spawn.
Yo, I'm patrolling the front.
Nice.
Yo, we got the drone out there patrolling.
What? Such a waste?
Yo,
Not gonna lie, we have overlords from that.
Yo, it's doing something.
Yo, he's working.
Yeah, man, leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Okay, alright, I'm playing back.
it's fine. It's fine. I'm sending out a guy. See what he's up to.
Oh yeah, there he comes.
He's coming.
Now you wish you had that patrolling drone.
100% I do. See what they got going. We got a gateway. We got
Got
a
'em.
typical.
Our allies are in combat.
Is he building anything? He's gonna build something here, no? Okay, never mind. Gateway opener? Oh, your thing died.
What?
What?
Man, that means I gotta go back over there.
We require
I think he's just scouting for now.
We require more Vespene gas.
Okay. You gonna go early rush?
Yeah, we'll go for 2 minutes, 4 minutes.
Oh, I'm already going in there.
Yeah, I can prepare for 4 minutes.
I'll send my zealot with you guys. My lonely zealot.
Spawn more overlords.
Go zealot, go.
Oh shit! A lot of cannons at the front gate.
I see that. Always with the cannons, this crew.
What's up with that? Did we catch that rope?
Yeah, he died.
I'm scared now. Do you have anything else going on here?
I guess I'll go Nydus Canal too.
Yeah, Nydus is fucking effective. So effective. Against Protoss too. Since they blocked the front door, just go to the back door.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
They still haven't expanded out.
Spawn more.
Just standing right here. Oh, I said 4-minute attack and I'm not ready. Yo, this is embarrassing.
I don't think I can attack their front
Yeah.
with that many turrets. I'm just gonna go straight to Nydus.
I think that's a
Same.
good call.
We require more minerals.
You have to put it through the thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, lost my zealot. It's not a good sign.
Not enough energy. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. We require more minerals.
Somewhat ready to go Nydus.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
gonna
moving some
pull in
guys
here.
We require
Okay.
more minerals. We require
Maybe when you're ready, I can knock on the front door.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
You building already, or wait? Do I need vision?
Minerals.
Yeah. But you can use my vision if you want, but I'm going in.
Now we got a probe right here.
You can build here if you want.
We require more minerals.
Unloading. Tons of damage done. They got DTs.
DTs? Okay, good, because...
No, never mind. I lied.
Okay. Not sure why you would.
They haven't expanded down here. Weird.
They got Void Race.
Void Rays?
Yeah.
Fuck! Spent so much money on Immortals, now they have Void Rays?
It's okay. I got Corruptors. That means I need some spore colonies. Yo, I'm building my Nydus right next to you. Yo, Nydus buddies.
Our allies are in combat. We require Our allies are in combat.
You're denying this expand. What the fuck? They're letting me march right into their base?
Fuck, how do I get sight on there?
Mineral field depleted. We require more minerals. Mutation complete.
Oh shit.
Nice, good catch. Oh, they got more bait. Oh, they got more units. Oh my god. Okay, I can't.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, just calm down.
Wow, they're using fucking storm and shit. Where's their air? Fuck. All these corruptors for nothing. Nice, thank you, Riley.
Or Sean, you'll have your chance to shine.
Shit.
Ah, my base,
Okay, send in
no.
the rest, send in the rest. I think we take him. Okay, pull.
Push him back, push him back. Get out of here.
Yo, puke on it. Oh god.
Kill the High
No, no,
Templars.
we can't.
Nothing else matters. Back up.
Oh, there's there.
I got him. I got
No! The Void
him.
Rays. That's so
Shit,
much.
no. Oh, they're supercharged right now.
Oh god. Oh god.
Should
Back
pull
up, back
back. I should pull back. They're supercharged.
up. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh god.
Ah,
Stop.
God, I just got melted.
No, no, my roaches.
Yeah, there's nothing that can be done. I don't have enough. I don't have enough stalkers for this.
I'm pushing back their ground army.
No, they found my base.
oh my god.
Dude, those
Their
freaking.
control's so good. God, so annoying. Wow. I have nothing. I'm running low.
I have a few things, but they've now starved me. So I'm now sitting out here.
I need like more base and shit.
Yeah.
God.
Mineral field depleted.
This isn't good. Do you have any vision down there? No, they have cannons everywhere.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, nothing. I think they might be going for my one of the expansions.
Mineral field
Oh god.
Oh, dude.
Just walked right into the storm. God.
Okay. That's a rip. Ah,
This void race. Yeah, but they're expanding behind this. So yeah, it's a rip. Okay, should we try to
God.
push?
Oh god.
Carriers.
Oh,
Well, fuck.
carriers? Oh, dude, that's for sure.
They have like one. Fuck. Even just one storm kills my whole army.
Yeah, right.
They've countered well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's
I try my best.
yeah, me too.
Ugh. Ah,
I thought we did good damage with the Nyduses too. Fuck.
yeah, we did. Did. Alright, I think that's it for me.
Be right back.
Alright.
You guys done?
Yup.
Want some tough games tonight?
Yeah.
I'm not good at countering units that they have or their army comp.
If they're all going ground, Lurker is like one of the best.
Lurker.
Yeah. And if they're going air corruptors and if they're going carriers or battle cruisers, then sometimes the Roach, the upgrade Roach, I don't know what that they're called, is pretty good as well.
Oh really? Even because the
They're
thing still hits
stationary,
them?
right? Yeah, like kind of siege, right? Because carriers,
Yeah.
especially, they don't move that fast. The vial, whatever, they're like pretty deadly, and has a splash damage too. So and you can just like push them back a little bit.
Yeah, if you have like 10 corruptors against like even like 5 or 6 carriers, it's like really
They
annoying.
melt them, yeah.
Carriers don't have really good
Defense,
evaded skills. You have to like play them carefully.
yeah,
And they cost so goddamn much.
like 300, 400, right?
375 minerals, 200 gas.
Jeez.
Like it's the most expensive unit actually.
What do you do against Marine Marauder siege tanks?
I would go lurkers.
Lurkers still?
Yeah. Lurkers and Lings combo, because only Lurkers, if they scan, then you're fucked. So have Lings like attack in front of you, and then have Lurkers in the back, just like putting spikes.
Oh, Sean, I figured out why your icons are stacked. It's because you have your thing collapsed.
Oh yeah, I figured. Yo, you have a emoji of my face?
It was a necessity for the sample.
Yo, that's Adley's face. That's how she
Oh,
looks like.
Is that drawn by Adley or by you?
That's drawn
Drawn
by
by you.
Ellen.
Oh, okay.
But that's when
It's
she was
kind-
like 2 years. That's when she was like 2 years old.
It's kind of like the smile.
Yeah. Yo, that's why I like it. It's like I don't give a fuck smile.
It's funny. I have everyone's icon here.
Yep.
Yo, I'm Amish. I'm gay.
Oh, oh. What's a bagel?
You know what? Cheesy made that for me.
Excuse me? Hello?
Whoa.
Hello?
I made that.
Cheesy made that? Oh, you made that?
I made that. He made your first one.
Oh, you're right. This one's way better. Yeah, you made this one. That's right.
Jeez, Homer, I thought someone with 2 wives would be happy.
No, you're thinking of someone with 2 knives.
Watermelon inside a watermelon.
Where's that guy?
Hey, my MMR went up.
Hey, my MMR went down.
You know, actually though, you guys ranked up for some reason.
The
Yeah.
fuck is this, bro?
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Yep. Cock. You fucking baboon.
I would leave too. If I was a shitter.
So good. So more. Let's hear. I want to hear more about your trip. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
What do you want to hear, man?
Every
Everybody
day.
boom ape
Boom ape.
on me and shit.
Yeah, I want to hear more about Japan.
And Japan. Japan is Japan, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I don't get to go forever, so I have to live vicariously through your trip. Let's go.
Well, we spent a couple days in Tokyo. Most of it was like, well, I went. Okay, for the most part, besides like the first 2 days, we were with another person who hasn't been to Japan, so
Oh.
we're doing mostly the things that she hasn't done.
Got it. Got
But
it.
for the first day, we went to Ikiryu, which is like one of the Michelin star ramen. For their tan men, it was really delicious.
Right.
Nice.
And then we went to the Team Labs Museum. Have you seen that? It's like Instagram famous for like the mirrors and shit and the LEDs.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's in Odaiba. It's like a lot of like Instagram like photos. But it's basically a museum meant for Instagram photos.
Oh, cool.
But it's pretty cool. So like you take off your shoes and you take off your socks.
Oh
and
yes,
it's
I
like
know that.
Like it's like a feeling, hearing, and like touch experience. It's like-
Sensations.
yeah, sensations. Like they have
Whoa.
water in there and like
Yeah.
the ground texture changes and like it turns like squishy sometimes, and sometimes like a little bit rocky. It was actually kind of cool.
Cool.
And then like the Instagram type stuff mixed in with like the infinity mirrors and LEDs and whatnot, synced to sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty
Nice,
fun.
nice.
Then we went to Shibuya. And I went to Nakamaguro to pick up Rich's wallets, which I have.
Oh, yo?
And then we met up with one of Mel's old coworkers, who's Japanese. She took us to a really nice Japanese restaurant,
Nice.
um, which was nice. And then so that was pretty much just Tokyo for the 2 days. Then we went to Nagano, which is northwest, and it was a little bit smaller town. They have a famous temple, which is nice. I don't know. It was just a different city, more of the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
stuff, but different city.
Right.
And then we went to Kusetsu Onsen, which was really cool. We stayed at a ryokan, so like they gave us like, what do they call it? Those robes.
Oh yeah,
Those like traditional robes. We had like a traditional room with like, I don't know. It's all. I forgetting the words, but there's all like the traditional beds and whatnot, and you wear the robes, and you go to the onsens, and you can walk outside and go to the public baths and whatnot. So it's pretty much a day
Nice.
just like spending a day in the ryokan, and then they serve you a traditional Japanese dinner, and then you get breakfast in the morning. Um, yeah,
Yo,
so
that'd be
pretty.
so relaxing. That'd be sick. Yeah.
I know it was pretty much a day of just like going to onsens and then going back and relaxing, and
Yeah,
then
just
having dinner
eating.
served to you.
Yeah, like that's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty. I've never had like that traditional ryokan experience, so I definitely recommend. It was really nice.
Cool.
So that was the day, and then we left the next morning. Oh, we hiked up to a public onsen, like kind of up in the mountains a bit, which is really cool. And it was really like it was a giant onsen in the
Nice.
outdoors.
A natural one?
Yeah, all natural. But it was nice because it had like this nice mountain view around you, and you're in the mountains. And then
That'd be so epic.
the one thing is, while we were chilling there, we went with another couple. So me and Mel's friend's husband was there. He was just sitting up on a rock, and then there's like a road nearby, like a pathway or a trail, and this group of like grade school kids were walking by. They could see clearly into the guys onsen.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Everybody's just chilling naked on the rock.
Oh god.
Like, yo, what the fuck?
What's this?
He's like, there's
What
grade
the
school kids.
hell?
I'm like,
Oh my
just
god.
don't move, maybe they won't notice you.
Jesus.
So you just sat there chilling, like, trying not to get seen by these kids.
Oh god.
Anyway, that's pretty fun. And then we went to Kanazawa, which is on the northwest coast.
Right.
And that's like a bigger city, probably close to Osaka in terms of size. But we went to like the fish market there and their old traditional district, which kind of reminds me of Kyoto. It's like old wooden buildings.
Cool.
They had a castle we didn't have time to go to. But then, we had more food and stuff, so it's like more of the same stuff. Also, I forgot that Japanese people can be xenophobic. And like when we got there, went to 2 different restaurants, and both of them refused to serve us. Like they just said, "Oh, we're full, no waiting." But then like Japanese people walk past us, and they're like, "Oh, 10-minute wait."
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The fuck?
And I know because they have Japanese people with them, with foreigners. So the Japanese people are the ones talking, and then they come back out, like, "Oh, it's just a 10-minute wait."
The fuck?
And then we're like, ah. And I remembered, I forgot that that's a thing in Japan. Like less so
Yeah.
in Tokyo, but
More in like
definitely,
countryside?
yeah, definitely as you spread out. And even in Tokyo, I think that happened at least once or twice to me.
Yeah,
So they're not
definitely.
like racist or anything, they're just like a little bit afraid of you guys. Or are they
They
afraid of
can be
talking English?
racist.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. I think Japanese are inherently kind of xenophobic, like towards people outside of Tokyo, Japan, because there's, for a long period of time they were just isolated, right? Like they
Yeah.
wouldn't even let people into the country,
Yeah.
and so a lot of those values I think still pass on. It could be that they don't want to deal with foreigners too, though. Like deal with like people who don't speak their language.
Yeah, because Japanese people are notorious for speaking English. They don't learn the language at all from school.
Yeah, like or like very little to get by, right? So like
Yeah, yeah.
I can see if they would just don't want to deal with foreigners or not, someone not speaking their language, which is fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, I totally forgot about that, and our friend was like really taken aback. Like she was like up in arms and ready to go in there. I was like, no, like it's just the way it is. Like you gotta take it in stride. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, let's just wait till like they go in and then complain. I'm like, no, what the fuck? Why? Let's just go.
Make them feed you.
Yeah.
I
Like
do.
we're the foreigners here. Like let's not be rude. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yep, that was the
Yep.
entirety of.
And then Kanazawa was like the last stop, and then you flew back to Tokyo and then back home.
Then we went back to Tokyo for our last day just to like get souvenirs and stuff.
Nice.
We spent like $400 at Don Quixote getting souvenirs.
Oh my
Really?
god, what did you
Yeah.
get?
So much instant noodles and a lot of other. Mel got like a shit ton of skincare products.
Oh yeah, the skincare products there apparently are off the chain. So
Yeah, apparently so. Like Mel stocked up on like fucking
it's like
sunscreen and
Korea.
shit. Yeah. Face masks.
$400 worth.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know,
Worth
dude,
it.
we had to buy a new freaking carry-on suitcase just for the souvenirs.
Mel's
Wow.
gonna be like glowing for like the next month.
Yeah.
Well, what's the conversion like?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. The conversion is so good right now. It's like 1-to-1.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like 10,000 is like 100 Canadian,
And-
and so like that's why I bought a new Switch there. It's because their Switch price is like 35,000 for like the limited edition Zelda one,
Ooh, nice.
where it would have cost me 460 Canadian here. So
Yeah.
I saved myself
That
$100
was-
and I get the limited edition one.
That's amazing.
Yo, limited?
Limited
yo.
dish.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So
So
you
it's
didn't
a
have
good
time
time.
to like? Was there anything that you didn't get to do, or maybe like you did that was awesome that you remember from your trip, or like?
Probably the Ryokan's probably the only thing that was amazing. It
Yeah.
was like blew my mind. Good. But the rest of it was sort of like more of the same stuff we've done.
Right.
And yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Like I'd recommend the Team Labs Museum and whatnot.
Yeah, that I looked at it online. It looked really awesome.
Yeah. I didn't get to. I ate ramen 3 times, but I want to eat ramen one last time, but I didn't get to.
Oh.
Sad. Yeah, sad.
Yo, we gotta go back.
I know. I gotta go. Yeah. I mean, 1 week isn't enough to satisfy me. I have to go back for a long period of time.
Yeah, right. I feel like it'd be torture almost to go back for 1 week because you like want to do all the things that you did over 3 months.
Exactly. Yeah. There's like so many. I think I want to go to the Super Sento and I want to
Yeah.
explore Shibuya more and go back to Daikanyama and like all these places we've been to
Yeah.
in Yokohama, but like you don't have time to, right? So
Yeah.
Because it seems like you snuck into Amonasando like a little bit. But
a
like,
little bit, yeah. That's like the first day we got there. It's because we landed at 8 a.m. Mel like by the afternoon wanted to go back and nap. I was like, okay, I guess I'll take this time to sneak away and go to Nakamaguro.
yeah. Nakamaguro. Fuck, that'd be crazy to go back.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Genki Sushi's gone. It's in cans and sushi, which I'm really pissed off about.
Genki Sushi is at the
Like the sushi you order on the tablet, like shows up at your table.
yeah. That's gone from where did
Closed
it
down.
Shibuya?
Yeah. No more.
Damn.
I'm sure they have
like that
other
place.
ones. Just that one was like the one we went to.
That specific one, yeah.
Did you go to a Konbini? Get some ice cream?
A konbini?
Konbini?
So many konbinis?
Yo, convenient.
I had so many croquettes from like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh my god, what is it? Fami Chiki? No.
Fami Chiki, yeah.
Yeah. Fried chicken, so good. Still the best commercials I've ever seen.
I even had fucking their McDonald's chicken burger choice.
Oh,
It's delicious.
nice. Oh, yo, you should have gone to Moss Burger, dude. Got a milkshake.
Yeah. Should went to Mossburger. Didn't get a chance though.
Yeah, there's too many things. I looked at like the star map when you said you were going and like looked at all the places. It's just too much. It's too much.
Yeah, it's way too much.
Anyway, sounds like you had an awesome trip, though.
Yep,
How long were you gone for? Like 3 weeks?
3.5 weeks actually. Two
Oh
and a half in
wow.
Vietnam, one in Japan.
Yo, what was it like going back to
Nice.
work today? Must have sucked.
Oh man, I was so fucking tired. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Luckily,
dude.
luckily they actually handled things pretty well when I was gone. So.
Nice.
Yo, they don't
They,
need you anymore?
they didn't just
Oh
do that thing
yo,
where
I
like they
quit.
don't do any of your work for 3 weeks, and you come back and there's just like a pile of work to do.
No, thank God they didn't do that. I was afraid of that.
So that's what we do at our office.
Oh my god.
Oh, you wanted us to work on your project? Sorry.
Do the
Sorry.
bare minimum. Be like, oh,
Yo, bare minimum.
oh, thank God you're back. Oh, but so big news today. My boss apparently reduced her hours to like 3 days a week,
What does that mean
and
for you?
and she changed. And apparently, so with that, she's like giving up a lot of her responsibilities, including being my supervisor. So I'm gonna get a new supervisor now.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
So
Wow.
like,
Depends.
Wow.
That could be good. It could be bad. Who knows?
I don't know. Like
It's always bad.
the stuff I wanted to talk to you about like my future at the company was hinged on her still being my like
Supervisor.
superior, right?
Yeah.
So like if she's taking her hours back and in a few months you said she'll reevaluate if she decides to like leave or she doesn't want to continue the sector, then I'm kind of hooped. Like I don't
You
have someone on my side to, push my career forward, right?
right. Well, could you step in and be like, well, I think we should continue this part of our office, and like I'll step in if you wanted to.
Dude, I don't want to step in. She was dying. I don't want to. I witnessed the stress she was in. She pretty much
God.
worked every single weekend. I don't want to do that. I'm
Oh
not-
my god.
Well, then you have to pull someone else in to help you. Be like, I'll do it, but I need someone else.
I mean, I also don't think I'm capable. Like, that's a
Yeah,
lot
I
to
know.
ask, right? Like,
Yeah, I know. I know exactly how you feel, dude. And
not
I haven't
capable.
I haven't really updated you on like all the crazy shit that's going on at my office, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Um, it's crazy when they ask you to just like step into a role like that. There's so many like unanswered the things you haven't done, right? Like I have
Yeah.
zero business experience, zero like client retention or like all that stuff.
Even just like doing my first PM job, and it was so low, and I had to do even that. The stress of that made me want to quit. So like, knowing that that's not what I want my life to be 24/7. Like I would never put myself in that situation again. If I were to have that opportunity again, I wouldn't put myself in
Right.
that scenario again. So like, yeah, I wouldn't do that.
So if she leaves and this new supervisor comes in, does that mean that the recreation side will get shut down, or you don't know yet?
Yeah, it's a good possibility because she's the only one heading it up, right?
Right.
Like they originally wanted to just let it die when her supervisor left like 2 or 3 years ago, but she was like, no, let's not let it die. Like I want to continue. So she
Right.
stepped up into it.
So now it's like, Riley, either you step up and don't let it die, or it's going to die.
Well, I guess it's gonna die.
Keep it alive.
Yeah. I mean, do you love it enough to keep it alive? Yeah, I guess you already answered that. But yeah, I guess it's whatever.
Yeah, like I love it enough. Of course I want to work on the projects, but
Yeah.
it's just not it's not possible for me to do it.
I see. I had to send an email to AIBC today, talk about like a practice question. So the question was basically like, if you're not a partner in a partnership, can you sign and stamp drawings as just like an employee architect?
Mhm.
What do you think the answer is?
I think the answer is yes, you can.
Yeah, you can. Like it's the same in like a corporation. You can, but you have less control over like liability because like the partners and the board would have control over like how much they pay and what's your deductible and all that stuff.
Okay. That's true.
Yeah.
They asking you to stamp things?
Well, no, a big part of, I guess I can trust everyone here. A big part of, oh God.
Okay, and it can only be
Everybody
trusted.
fail.
Not anymore.
Yeah, that's
Hold
funny.
on. Let me solve this problem.
Oh,
What? Yo, you just moved him to cinema. He's gonna be so
Get
pissed.
out of here.
Oh, hello.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
You fucking baboon.
Whatever, it's fine. So yeah, so I forget what I was even saying, but the point is, yes, the of the two partners, the oldest partner wants to stop signing and stamping drawings because that's what's keeping him from like traveling.
okay.
Literally, dude, like that's what
How
he
long
said,
does he want to travel for?
like 3 months at a time. But like he never
Okay, well
can.
that's the problem. Not that's
he,
sign
he,
stamp
he never
it's you.
can because he has to be like in town to sign and stamp and like review drawings and like obviously like be a part of projects, right? Because you can't just like get a project digitally and be like, "Yep, I'm gonna sign this." They have to like be involved, right? Or else that's a big no-no.
Yeah, but come on.
Yeah, I know
Come
we all do
on.
it. We all do it. It's okay. But yeah, so basically, when they approached me about buying into the firm, they were like, "Well, a big part of it is because like he wants to stop um, doing this. Like, we need someone to sign and stamp. So we want you to become a partner so you can sign and stamp things, and then have a bigger
Oh God.
role in the firm. And then eventually, like in like 3 or 4 years, when like I bow out, you'll have like complete control." And I was like, "Okay, so hold on a minute." And so I thought of like a separate idea because like I'm 33 years old. I have a 2.5-year-old and a 6-month-old. I'm definitely not ready to become a stakeholder in like an architectural office. And especially like in 3 or 4 years when like it's basically on my shoulders, that's way too much. So I have a separate idea now where it's like I don't buy into the firm, also which costs a lot of money, and instead float the idea of like I can take the responsibility of signing and stamping drawings and like overseeing like many different projects and like train to become someone who eventually buys into the firm over like a 3-year period, not like tomorrow, which is what they want, and just give me a big salary boost and like a percentage of the profits, and we're all set.
Isn't percentage of the profits tied to being a partner?
No,
though?
you can sign any contract you want.
No, I know, but typically that's the case though.
Yeah. Because of what you buy into, that's what you get your percentage wise. Normally, I mean, what percentage you have stake in your partnership isn't a, it doesn't have to be a direct representation of the percentage of the profits at the end of the day.
But you're basically reaping the benefits though without buying in.
Yeah,
Yes.
isn't that a
Yes.
commitment in what they want?
Yes, but I am putting my ass on the line by signing and stamping all these drawings.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
The liability, yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, which
taking
is
on
what
all the liability.
yeah, which is what they want, right? So that he
But-
can be freed up to like fly and jet set around the world.
Yeah, but if the shit hits the fan, the insurance will cover most of it, right?
Yeah, that's what I had to find out today when I emailed our institute. It was like,
Yeah.
what happens with liability? Like, and like the answer is basically like anything you stamp and sign, any project you're a part of, whether or not like you're liable for what you do. Bottom line. So
But-
it would be a big, obviously, because then my name's on all the drawings, right?
Yeah.
But you'd have to be fairly compensated for those sort of things.
Yeah. I mean, as a contractor, they'll like go after your name first, and then they'll find out that it's not you who draw the drawings, and they're gonna like investigate and then go for insurance for the claims and shit like that.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be like constantly harassed with insurance companies.
Yes, big like we pay tens of thousands of dollars in fees every day for our insurance to be
Yeah.
covered.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's part of the architecture profession is you're gonna get sued. But that's why you're careful and you know the rules and you play by them and you have an insurance company saving you. Right.
So
Yep.
so that's what you want to do. You want to start stamping and signing them.
Well,
Or
that's
what
kind
you're
of
willing to accept.
that's what I'm willing to accept without having because if I buy into a partnership, the only way you get out is selling it to someone. And especially if you're an architect, you have to sell it to another architect or else it's not an architecture firm anymore, right? Because a certain percentage needs to be held
Yeah.
by an architect. So this is like a nice way of like getting ready to become into the partnership without having to like do it tomorrow. Because like basically they told me this like 2 weeks ago. And they're like, "So you ready to sign in August?" And I was like, no. I know nothing about running a business. I know nothing about I've only recently started doing my own, like, I've only worked on like so many projects. Like I think I need a lot more time to learn kind of the ins and outs before I can just sign on to like this path, right? If I were to sign in and buy into the partnership, then I have like at least 5 or 6 years of being like stuck in it, right? So this way I can tell them, okay, I'm willing to sign and stamp. Why don't we call it like a partner in training? And then like 3 years down the road, we'll I'll get ready.
Okay. Okay. Thank God. I was worried you'd be like stamping and signing while you're training, but
Yeah.
starting 3 years down the road is a little more reasonable because that's like even my boss didn't want to start stamping and signing our drawings because our managing principal usually does everything, but
Yeah.
she wants all the sector leads to do it now. But even she was like, "Oh, I'm nervous to do it because that means every project that we touch, I need to know everything about it and make sure that there's nothing at risk that would put me in a position where I regret signing
Yeah.
and sealing." But that means
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need to know every project, ins and outs, and everything about it. Like,
That's right. So it would be
and
only
you,
the projects that I'm working on. Like I wouldn't take over all the projects in the firm, and I would make that clear. It would be like whatever my workload would be. And I would also float the idea of like we need more people in the office who have the ability to sign and stamp on their drawings. Instead of having one person responsible for all of them, we should be having more of our architects actually signing and stamping their drawings. Like we have 5 architects in our office and only one stamps and signs. That's stupid. We should do we should have it spread out for people who actually work on those projects. Like Luke has a
yeah,
stamp. He doesn't stamp on things.
yeah.
I think as a firm, like
What?
insurance is cheaper if you just consolidate into one architect instead of everyone.
It is. That's true.
What makes me worried is that, like, we're getting sued over the Prince George project because the primer failed of the steel and it all rusted before it even got to site.
Oh damn.
And
Oh
even
damn.
someone with like my boss Mary, who has 25 plus years experience just in this industry, like we made that mistake, knowing how much she knows. And when I think of my own experience, I would never know to check that. I would just be like, oh,
Oh
our
god.
our MPDA inspector and paint specifier said it was okay, so we'll just use it. So like that's just one instance, but apply that to multiple different project types and multiple different sizes. There's
And
no
the
way.
magnitude,
I
yeah.
would never. I would never be able to live
It's
with
a
that type
lot.
of risk.
It's a lot. It is. Like just this one huge project in Squamish that I'm working on. It's like it's a lot for me just to get a handle of everything that's happening in that one project. It's true.
Yeah,
You're right.
and like just imagine what if one person fucks up, that you're on the hook for it.
Yep. Totally. But that's why we have insurance.
But your
I don't
insurance
know.
Never-
premium
Insurance
goes.
you're
isn't
never-
a magic pill though.
You're
It
never. Yeah, it
isn't,
isn't a magic pill, but you're never gonna go through your whole architect career not getting sued. It's just not gonna happen.
It's just the nature of your career.
Yeah.
True, but that happens when you're like 50 or 45 or 50 or
No,
60.
man, no. When
Yeah.
even when people were like starting out, like in our firm, when they were my age, 35, they were getting emails about possibly getting sued for certain things that had happened here and there. And most of the times you settle and you just have to outside of either your insurance or something else. But like it's a necessity of the job, unfortunately. It's like just like it is what it is. You can't avoid it
Okay.
forever.
Also,
I
it's
agree with you though. Like I don't want to
yeah.
be 35 and being like sued every week. I don't want that. It
That
would be
sounds
much more.
stressful.
It's stressful, and they go after your own personal finances, right? If it gets
Yeah.
really bad. But yeah, I mean, it part of that is it helps that you get paid more, so you can cover those things. But eventually, you're gonna have to get like I struggle with this a lot. It was like I like where I am right now. I'm very comfortable in my position. Like I can come and go from work when I need to as long as I get my work done. No one really is like dependent on me every day for like questions and answers. Like it's good. But like as we get older and older in this profession, eventually we're gonna have to step into those roles. We can't just like maintain this role forever, you know?
I understand that, but not every only like the smaller firms, sole proprietors, small partnerships is where people take the risk of being early in their career and taking on those roles though. Not every firm is like that. Like
Yeah, I guess it's more
like
for us.
just for example, like HGR, like people who are 45, 55, only then they start stamping. So it's not like and the step from being a junior to intermediate architect 3 to 5 years to you're now stamping and signing your own drawings is a big ass leap. Like you're skipping all the steps of I'm going to manage my own small project. Okay, now I'm going to manage, the documentation phase of a big project. Okay, now I can manage all the coordination, all the consultation, and the big thing for a big project. Okay, now I can do multiple projects. Like there's so many steps to it, right? Like
Yeah.
you're jumping headlong into straight to the end.
Well, we've been doing this for 7 years. I mean, summers, I guess, too. So really 5 years.
But 5 years full-time experience though.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of a size like project values are you talking about in your company, Joe?
Well, I'm working on one now. It's like 315 units. It's like, 200,000 square feet. And then there's other ones that are like small, that are like 100 and I don't know, like that are like 10,000 square feet. It like depends.
Yeah.
And then I'm working on like a school, and I'm doing like it's like this like industrial one that's kind of weird. Like there's just a bunch of them, but I'm not. They're all at different stages at different points. And like Riley makes a good point. Like I've only recently actually gone from the very beginning of a project to the very end. I only have experience really doing that once. Whereas like obviously if you're like 60, 65, you've done that probably like
Multiple
five
times.
or six
Yeah.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm only explaining my thought process of it, and I was hoping when I talked to you that we would, come in the middle. Like, yeah, I know you're obviously gonna jump headlong into it. Not obviously, but I had a feeling you might. But my thought, I was hoping that my reservations of why I wouldn't, you would be able to like persuade me, and maybe I would.
Well, I'm not
Take the
jumping
dive
headlong. I
too.
mean, I think I'm taking a lighter approach because yes, I will be stamping and signing, but like, why did we get registered if we weren't going to do that? I guess your argument would be like you're doing it later on, like when you're 50, like 45 or 50 versus like
I
in
wouldn't
your
even
30s.
mind 40. Like 40 is like 8 years away from me.
Yeah.
Like that's 8 years that I can become
Use
a
more.
real PM and a real project architect.
Yeah. Which is
Versus
very
right now,
important.
I wouldn't say I am.
Yeah. Yeah, there is so much I don't know. It's so true. And everything changes too. So even when you think you know it, it's like changing like crazy. Um, yeah, you're right. It's the nature of the smaller firm. They need, because like the two partners who are running are like old guys now. Like they're on their way out.
Mhm.
So they either basically what's going to happen is like, and they might not even go for this idea. They might be like, nah, we don't see that happening.
Oh, have you not
We don't
talked to
want
him
to.
about it yet?
No. I haven't talked
Oh.
to them about that idea. Like they want me to buy in. Like they want X amount of dollars for X percentage of the firm. Right?
Yeah.
Right now, which is talk about jumping in headlong. Like that's crazy.
That's actually
That's actually like
crazy.
insane. Like they gave me the partnership agreement, like a business assessment of like their company and everything.
Hey,
I had to like read through all these documents about like everything. It was insane. And so what I'm doing is I'm stepping back and saying, okay, like I'm not ready to do that. I'm ready to do this instead. I'm ready to take on some responsibility, but not all of it. It's too much.
Yeah, I like your approach way better because then they're training. At least you're agreeing to being trained up to that role.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
right.
is the
Like think
proper way
about.
they should do this. I don't know what they
Oh,
were
they should have done
thinking.
this 4 or 5 years ago. Like they're also like kind of out to lunch a little bit.
A little bit.
With their succession plan, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Think about all the due diligence needed to do in order to fully understand all the ins and outs of a company. Like even a small firm, you have to know the finances, like how many clients they have, what percentage of clients make up their total profit value, all that like crazy stuff we talk about in
Oh
like
yeah.
business class about like
The
labor ratios,
ledger.
all that stuff. Yeah, like
Yeah, your cash flow and whatnot. Like
you got to
Fuck, but
know
it's an
all that.
architect.
I'm not an architect. That's business degree. I
that's
don't know.
business degree.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
nothing about that. When it comes to running a business, I know as much as this pencil sitting on my desk.
oh,
Whoa,
Uh,
insulting the pencil.
That's a nice pencil. So anyway, so like basically this week I have to talk to them. I was supposed to talk to them last week, but we were all way too busy.
Mm.
So this end of this week, we're having a sit down again, and I'm gonna float this idea of basically just like I'm not buying in, but like I'll take some responsibility and you should pay me more.
It's good. Yeah, that's a good response, honestly.
Yeah,
I hope they're receptive.
we'll see what they say. They might not go for it. But then the worst part about all this, right, is the nature of our relationship has now changed. Because before I was just like working in the office as like an architect, like a junior, I guess, or intermediate architect. Not really like aware of like how the business is like really run, like all the books were closed. But now I know everything. And I'm basically saying to them like, no, I don't want to buy into your business. Right?
Right.
So
Well,
it's a really careful like tightrope walk of yes, I don't want to buy in right now, and it's nothing against you. I want to keep things the way they are now, but like add a little bit more. So it was really in the beginning it was really hard because they told me this and I was like, oh shit, like if I say no, they're gonna be like, well, you should move on then. Because obviously you don't want to be you're not a team player or something, right?
that's a little unfair.
Yeah. So it
That's a lot
changed.
unfair.
Yeah, it kind of changed everything. So then I thought, okay, well, how can I kind of make it so that's not the case?
Well, it's not like you're saying you don't want to buy in. It's you're saying you don't want to buy in now.
Exactly.
It's not like
Exactly.
it's not like you didn't like what you saw. It's just that
Yeah.
your own position of experience and the training you have, you need
You're
Yeah.
3 years.
yeah,
Or
you're
you're
just
saying
not
you need 3
comfortable.
years to.
There's
Yeah,
too many factors like now. It's like where I am in my life, all the information that I know, like it's just not enough to do that.
they'll
Which I
probably
think
say like, "Oh, it's never going to be a right time."
yeah. They
But
do say that.
Is
And they
there
said like
any
when we started the firm, we were your age. I was like, well, yeah, a lot of things were a lot easier then. Like everyone was smoking
were
and like
you like
running
a?
in the streets and
yeah,
stuff.
you
They
don't have to
started like a
walk with CAD and
2-person,
shit.
Yeah.
like a 2-person firm though. Like that's different from taking charge of how many you know, like 30, 15, 30.
No, we're 15 people.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big
Even
firm.
so,
Yeah.
Also, is there any harm like just going like like straight with them, like and tell them the truth, like you're not comfortable with all these like management stuff and also stamping, but you still want to be part of it, so I want to get some training done, etc.
Isn't that what he was saying?
Yeah, no, I think they're gonna be. I think I'm being as honest as I can with them without basically telling them
Okay.
that like
without
their
Yeah,
business
yeah,
model
yeah.
is
Okay.
great.
without closing the door. Yeah.
Because there
Yeah.
are some suspicious things as well. Like not suspicious, I shouldn't say that. There are some obviously like every business has room for improvement, right? So there's
Improvements, yeah.
obviously room for improvement. Um
Yeah.
yeah, it's just and like as soon as they had that conversation, they were like, are you interested in becoming a partner? It like changed everything. So I can't go back to the way things were. I have to change it now. The only way things are right now are as they were is because we haven't finalized the talk yet. So as of the end of this week, like things will change one way or the other. Either they'll be like, yeah, we should definitely do that, or like, no, we don't agree to doing that. And then that's when I like dust off my resume and like my portfolio and go looking elsewhere.
Is there anyone else in your firm interested in position as well, or is it just you they're approaching?
Apparently there was someone else, but because they're not a registered architect, like they
Oh,
couldn't be called name of the firm is now because they have the word architecture in it.
yeah.
So as soon as
Mm,
that's the case, you have to have more than 51% of the partnership has to be controlled by a registered architect. And then
Makes
part of me
sense.
was like, is that the only reason you're going after me? Is because like everyone else said no?
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was kind of leading
well,
into that
that's.
question too.
Yeah. Which is also like
Well,
basically either my negative headspace or the fact that that is the case. So
I know, I'm hoping that's not the case. Well, the fact that doing this now is like with a poor succession plan in place is
well, that's
already a
also
red
kind of
flag.
red flag. Yeah, it's a red flag. Wish I could go just keep things the way they are because it's pretty nice. But no, I might have to find a new job after this. Like just like look elsewhere.
I'm pretty hopeful. I think they'll want to train you up.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they don't really have any other choice.
Yeah, I mean, what was their plan though? Anyway, just like ask you and you'd say yes, and they can shift out all the things to you like
Yeah,
tomorrow. Like,
well, basically,
what kind
what
of
would
fucking?
happen is I would pay a deposit on what I would be buying as a stake in the firm, and then like you basically like I put a deposit down, I get my stake, and then one of the partners would not step down, but step further away. And then in like 3 or 4 years, the other partner would step away, and then I'd have a controlling share of the firm, and I could decide at that point whether to extend it to another partner or keep it for myself or dissolve the firm or do whatever. Like it would be my choice, which is like insane to me. Like they're just gonna hand it off.
Yeah,
Like,
in 3 years' time is like really short.
yeah, it is really short.
And sorry, how much is the buy-in? Did they ever talk to you about that?
Oh, that's confidential information.
Oh, I see. Okay.
For the fact that Riley knows the firm, I can't really say anything.
Oh, wait, that's true.
What if I step
Obviously, I know he
away?
wouldn't like he wouldn't like broadcast it on Twitter. But yeah.
Yo, just talk to me and I'll let you know, Riley.
Yo,
sick.
yo, Tank, move him to the other channel. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, shut him full stream.
It's funny.
The fuck is this, bro?
But yeah, it is like I didn't expect this to happen now, and it was very surprising. I thought this would come like 3 or 4 years from today
Mm-hmm.
at the earliest. I didn't think I'd already be making decisions like this.
What does your gut tell you though? Like, what do you want to do? Like, if a stamping and experience was not a factor, and would you be interested in like running partnership for the company?
I think when I first heard it, I was excited about it because I was like, oh, like I was getting
Yeah,
tapped.
it's a big
Like
role.
it was all ego, right?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like wow, partner in a firm. Wow, that's awesome.
yeah.
And then I was like, and then I like on the drive home, I like had a panic attack and was like, what the fuck? That's way too soon.
Fuck.
I don't know. And then I started thinking about like how I would run it, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I would do. I don't know how to run it. So I had a panic attack, and then my gut kind of told me like there's another answer here.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I think the biggest mistake I made in the beginning of thinking of everything was like what they said is the only option.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking like, wait, like everything's a negotiation. I can just like think about it in a
Negotiate.
different way. Yeah, negotiate. Right?
Yeah.
So, but it is like signing and stamping. It's a big fucking deal. It is. It is.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, how comfortable are you with your technicians drawing your drawings?
They're actually pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. No. Like normally, like depending on we have like a really good staff. That is the huge strength of our office.
Yeah.
They're very knowledgeable and they have a lot of expertise in like what they do. The problems start with miscommunication with consultants. That's where our problems are, like majority of times. And Riley, you can attest to this. Like it's just that's
Oh
just
my
the nature
God.
of the work, right?
It's awful.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks everyone's on the same page, and then you find out slowly you're not.
And then you see what they've done, and you're like,
And you're just like,
Oh
what are you
this is
doing?
what we
God.
talked about.
What is happening? Yeah. It happens every job.
Fucking structural engineer has like a fucking beam across where it has no support. Oh my God. Wow, how am I gonna hold this fucking wall? Well, you don't have a wall here.
I
Not
spent
anymore.
all of last week marking up mechanical and structural drawings for conflicts with canning for basically like these like pipes going through the slab and like running into columns or running into walls or running into everything. I spent a week doing that and it fucking sucked. And no matter how many times I like circled it and told everyone about it, there's still problems. You could literally have like you could rub their face in the drawing of like where the problems are, and they would still be like, "What? What are you talking about? I don't remember that."
Jesus.
But that's why you have what is it? Continuity fund? What's it called?
Rainy day
Let's see.
fund.
Rainy day, yeah.
So, for example, like if the shit hits the fan, but it's not really your firm's fault, but it's more of a consultant's firm, like
you get sued.
You get sued, yeah, because you're architect record. But then, can you diversify or can you like mitigate a little bit?
I mean, it kind of depends, but most of the time, if you're the CRP, like you're signing the schedule, you're responsible because technically you're supposed to. Oh, you're supposed
First
to.
tier, yeah, you're like the first tier defense, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone gets named, but then also.
But the
folks in
nice
architect
thing
first.
about signing as stamping is I wouldn't be signing as the CRP. I would be signing as the Schedule B, the architect.
yeah,
The CRP would still be our engineer partner, who's like the main guy at the office,
Oh, that's nice.
which is nice. I think signing Schedule A scares the shit out of me. Schedule B, I'm like a little bit more okay with, especially because a lot of envelope is taken off of your hands for the envelope engineer. Although we still get sued for it, even if there's a failure.
Yeah, it's still our responsibility.
Yeah. But at least having a envelope engineer on board with you, you can like talk about certain things and like get the best because they have all the building science backed up and everything. So
yeah.
it's really complicated. Like they talk about, yeah, we did it like 30 years ago. It's like, yeah, because like you freaking like leaky condos. Hello?
Leaky condos.
That was you.
Yeah. Like they didn't they weren't unscathed by that. Like even our office, we had a few claims. Dude, you want to hear something freaking crazy? Okay, so our geotech and a consultant, GeoPacific. I think everyone uses GeoPacific.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. So they had, I think it was in Gilmore, on Gilmore Street. I think in, where is that? Coquitlam? No, wherever that is in the Lower Mainland.
Burnaby. Yeah.
I think it's Burnaby. Yeah. So there was a 3-level parkade, and apparently something shifted during either construction or like construction down the road, and all of the groundwater was miscalculated,
Oh God.
Oh no.
and the entire 3 floors of garage was flooded, like underwater.
Oh my
no.
We're
God.
talking about 3 full stories of parking garage
God.
underwater.
You can't even fucking pump that. Oh my God.
It
What do you
was
do?
so like when we were calling them and trying to get like answers to our project, the main guy, I think Matt Cocan, you probably know who that is. Anyway, so he was like, he's like, I can't, like, I'm too busy. I'm dealing with like this shit. Like we couldn't even get like
Oh
answers
my
for our
God.
project because like he was like, and the claim on that will be insane.
Gigantic. What the fuck?
But the nice thing about is geotech, environmental, and survey. Architects have nothing to do with that shit.
Yeah, thank God. It's usually the client contracts them.
Yeah. Although probably the architect still gets sued, but still less amount than the geotech would. But isn't
Yeah.
that's crazy? 3 full stories underwater.
How
You could
big
literally
the
like
fuck
put a
up? What the
submarine in
hell?
there.
When was this?
You get James Cameron to go down and like with his little
My God.
submarine. No, this is ongoing right now.
Oh, is it ongoing?
Yeah. They don't know what to do. Because it's groundwater. It's not like you can pump it away. It just fills up again. Where are you pumping it away to?
Jesus.
Peeping time.
It's like raining underground. Some fucked up shit.
That's fucked, man. Holy.
Yeah, so glad I'm not part of that project. But I have to go to site tomorrow. Going
Squamish?
out to Squamish,
Oh,
boys.
fun, man.
It's actually
A full
fun. They
day
like me
trip?
out there. Yo, I accidentally hugged the site super. Did I tell you the story?
Wait.
Yo, it's actually hilarious. Okay,
How?
so like, yo, it's so funny. So we're in the trailer, and it's hot as balls, and so I'm like standing at the door next to the window, and he walks out, and like I'm buddy with him, so I'm like, hey, Ryan, how's it going? He's like, good man, good. How you doing? And he reaches out his arm, his left arm, like like you're doing like the one arm hug,
Yeah.
but he was opening the window. But I my brain was turned off, and I was just like, oh, yo, hug, okay, let's do it. And then I gave him like the one
Okay.
arm, like the one arm pat on the back. It wasn't like a full embrace, okay? And he's like, wow, a hug, that's so nice. And I was like, oh god. He's like, yeah, man, yeah. And then it was awkward, and then it was so fucking awkward. And like he's like, he's like a site super, like a burly dude. Anyway, so So then I'm leaving, right? And I'm like, oh, I gotta like make this better. So then I'm like, hey man, like I'm out of here. Like, do you need a hug for the road? Are you good? It's like I'm good, man. And so now it's like an inside joke. We like joke about it a lot. So it's not like the worst thing, but like it wasn't great at the time, obviously.
It's hilarious.
Oh god, it's like one of those times where you wish you were like 1 inch tall. You just like run away. So bad,
Jesus.
so bad. Yo, he was
But
reaching out
he
with the
knows,
arm.
right? He knows you like misinterpreted him reaching out for the window.
Yeah. He wasn't like, oh, this guy wants to give me a hug. Yeah. He like understands that it was the window.
It's too funny.
Anyone, I swear, half people would have done the same thing.
Say super? No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, that's funny.
There's so many people like in trailers on that project. There's a project manager. There's like a site assistant to the project to the this and the that. There's like, I swear, there's 4 people in like 4 trailers, and they all have like the same job but different. It's weird. But this guy's like he's the manliest man of them all, and I gave him a hug.
Nice.
Yeah.
I bet
We
he
all
appreciate it
fucking up.
inside.
What?
I bet he appreciate it inside.
Yeah, right. He was like, finally, human interaction.
I just wanted a hug.
I haven't been hugged in years. No, he's got like a family and kids. He's a funny guy.
So do you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, Family Guy?
Don't tell the wives.
Oh god.
He's still like soft inside.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
He like tears up. Like, oh, yo, Joe, you're back. Yo, give me a hug.
come on, bro.
Hide your kids, hide your husbands. Jogging all the husbands out here.
All right. So funny. Oh,
Okay, before
mean-
you go. Oh wait, go ahead.
Oh no. I'm just gonna say like, oh Joe, I mean all the options you have there is pretty good options, so
thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good luck with the talk, I believe.
thanks. I'll keep you guys in the loop.
Even Amish, right?
Especially
Even
on.
Amish,
especially
Of course.
Amish.
especially. He's like, huh? What?
Want him alone. Son, I want him alone. Because, you know,
Yes.
I work so much. You're a little piece of shit, you know that? Yo, can you guess who I was
Play
saying that to?
Minecraft, okay?
That too.
Ask me about
Cheesy?
my wiener.
Yeah, 100% cheesy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheesy.
100%.
That you say that to cheesy often.
Often, yeah. I hear it every time.
Oh, I can't believe I hit that beat.
Anyway, Joe, why the
Idiot.
fuck?
Yeah.
That wasn't a soundbite. Why why are we playing Nate on D?
Oh!
Why are we putting Nate on D?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to play with him.
Is that literally it? Like,
No,
No
it's
one-
not. It's not literally it. It's literally because his line is away,
oh, okay.
and Kevin is like really adamant about keeping lines together.
Isn't Aldi Tatz's line?
No, Aldi, Tats, and Connor are that's the line he set for
Oh.
them.
Oh, because Marcus and Andrew aren't playing?
Yeah, they aren't in this for the summer league.
Right.
So he's like
This
really
is-
he's really adamant about like chemistry in the forward line, so he tries his best to keep them together.
Oh, so it's Adrian, Nate, and Ryan. Oh, I see.
Yeah. And they were actually like Adrian, by the way, fucking guy who'd been away not playing, like played a really good game when I was there.
He's doing better? Because
Yeah.
last time he played, I hate playing with him.
Yeah, no, you're right, and I agree with you. But he was hard on the puck, forechecking. Like he was actually skating around. Although there were a few times where that line was literally coasting. We were all yelling at them on the bench, screaming.
Fucking stop ghosting. Fucking skate.
Literally coasting, just around, not even skate, just like watching they like they were out to lunch.
God damn it.
Cody was not having it.
It's tough to watch. Definitely
is.
tough to watch.
It is tough to watch. But no, you're playing forward, man. Get ready.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's up to you. You're usually center, but
I
if you don't
know.
want to play center, then
If I want to turn my brain off, I'll play wing, you know?
we can do that. That can be arranged.
We should make. You know what? We should honestly have is Max playing center.
You think? Oh, I think he did want to play center at one point.
Yeah, because like he's a big guy.
Feeling
Like it makes sense
refreshed.
for him. The only thing I'd worry about is like him being able to get back for back checking.
Yeah, I'd worry about him in the D zone though.
Yeah, he's a liability.
Yeah, like you're a bit better of like getting across ice.
Yeah.
And back checking. You're much better than the rest of us.
Well, yeah, because I have to make up for it. But yeah, no, I'd be worried about Max on defense, but he'd be good to have in front of the net.
I'm pretty sure Kevin hates Nate, like personally.
Why?
Dude, he always complains about Nate. I don't know if it's like in the group chat, but he also messaged me like personally.
Oh, I thought you said he hates me. Did you say he hates
Oh
me or
no,
hates
not
Nate?
you, Nate. Nate.
No, you. I thought you were saying, oh, yo, Kev hates me. I'm like, I don't think he hates you, Riley.
Oh no.
That's
He
what I
doesn't hate me, no. He hates Nate.
Yo, he does.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
fully. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ryan can confirm. Yeah.
they were complaining about him after last game.
Did you tell him what's been going on in our little group leadership chat? Did you
No.
tell Ryan?
But like basically that's just Nate complaining. Chat.
They're contemplating kicking him out for next season.
Oh wow.
Well, like not kicking him out, but like doing it in like a roundabout way. So it's basically like, oh, we have enough players, so we're
Okay.
gonna be like picking players. If you don't make it, like sorry, better luck next year.
Yeah,
It's basically like a way of like Kevin getting Nate and like Kevin off the team.
It said we can do it like we have too many players, so we'll do callbacks for next season.
Yeah.
Ryan, you better fucking work hard.
No.
At first, I was like, yeah, that makes sense, but then I thought that's the reason I left my other team. Like that's
Yeah,
exactly. the reason.
that's sort of like want to hint at. Like, this isn't a
No.
club, man. This is like beer league, and the reason why I like this team is because we all are chill and have fun.
Yeah, you brought the logic or like the five head into the conversation because it was kind of we were going down the road of like doing that, and then you're
All
like, wait
we
a second,
were
guys.
agreeing.
Yeah, I was like agreeing. I was like, oh yeah, let's do that.
Like it's not a personality issue, right?
No. I
It's
just
it's
think
like
he
it's
just
like because he doesn't pass the puck.
Well, no, it's not even. Well, yes, that, but also like he doesn't. It seems like he doesn't communicate at all, or like
It's like
try.
an attitude because attitude issue because he doesn't try to fix, he doesn't take credit, like he doesn't take help very well. But like I mentioned, like he's not toxic, which is
Which
a
is
real
way worse.
problem.
Yeah.
He just doesn't try hard or fix anything, or he's hard to play with.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be like that guy we didn't back up.
Oh,
The guy was so toxic.
Yeah, that guy.
That's toxic.
Yeah.
We ended up fixing it, but yeah, he left for good.
No, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. No, you're right. I mean, but it's weird though because in the group chat, he's such a like cheery, like happy guy.
Yeah.
Like he like fights emojis. He's like, "Hey, we should set this up or do this," and then
Always
like in
chimes
person,
in.
he's like very quiet, never says a word. I've never heard him talk.
Yeah, in person, you like tell him, "Oh, we should try and pass," and then he goes out and does the same thing next shift.
Yeah.
Or even worse, he just like watches and doesn't do anything.
Which is pretty much all the time.
That's why I feel like Nate is kind of hard to deal with because he's not entirely like bad, but bad enough that people are starting not to want to play with him.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Like Khan literally refuses to play with him, so he's never on his line.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. But that makes sense.
That's why he's on a line with Adrian and Ryan because they're okay with it. I wouldn't. He played on our line, Max and I, for a game.
But it's like playing down a player, to be honest.
It is. It is. And it makes things much more difficult. That's true. It's amazing the difference and like how much of a team sport hockey is when you're just literally down a player.
Yeah.
Like literally, like the getting out of your own zone is that much harder. Getting a shot on net is that much harder.
We already have trouble getting out of our own zone.
Yeah, seriously. Basically, what happens, I realize now, is just the D men just have to take it out.
That's
Nine
like-
times 9 times out of 10, that's what happens, and it's not good because then they're pinching and no one's covering.
That was my complaint. Like when I remember one time I said we were relying too much on single people to do things, mainly because it's always the same people who have to carry it out and into their zone.
Yes.
It's either like Ryan, Cody, me, you, Joe.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Who
I mean,
else.
I've seen Ryan. Actually, Ryan carries it in quite often. Not the other
Ryan
Ryan.
W.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Ryan W. But like, there's never any passing options.
But like, if you're thinking of a line with like Ryan Y, Nate, and Adrian, like who's taking the puck out?
Nobody.
Who's
And
gonna
where does the
forecheck?
puck
Oh.
end up? In the back of the net. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
problem.
there's too much standing around and kind of waiting and seeing for other people to do things.
Yeah, you gotta be hungry like a junkyard dog.
Was that a problem at the beginning of our...
It's so
Yeah.
funny. If you take the goalie out of our net, everyone plays like insane forecheck back. Like everyone's all over the
Yeah.
place, right? And then as soon as we have a goalie, it's like, oh yeah, like right, here we are.
But honestly, we should be playing like we don't have a goalie because
That should
he's
be
a
our
fucking
motto.
Sieve.
Yeah. We've never played better both in Richmond League and this league when we didn't have a goalie.
That's the other thing. I'm pretty sure Kevin doesn't like our Kevin goalie either.
No, he
He
wants
was
to get rid of
already
him too.
asking about Thomas. Like,
Yeah, he
if
wants
he's
Thomas to
available.
come full time. Yeah. But it is a backbreaker, man. Like you're in our zone, you're in their zone and you're getting a bunch of shots off, good chances. You're like, okay, like we're doing well. And then they just like take a shot from like center ice and it goes in.
Yeah.
Like, how can you not feel absolutely defeated after that?
Oh, absolutely. Every time that happens, it's
I
just
hate that.
I swear, every time that happens, I look at Cody. I'm like, yep.
It's fine if it happens once, but then it's like 3 or 4 more goals go in after that.
Yeah. Like what happened last game?
Like the game I was at.
Yeah.
It was actually okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Like I don't think there were any soft goals that went in.
I saw it was like 4-0, and then you guys like made it respectable.
Yeah, we mounted a bit of a comeback.
Nice.
Wait, but did you guys lose?
Yeah, we lost 5-3.
Yo, we're 0-2.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
Hopefully we get moved down. Hey,
Well,
I'm
we
supposed
can.
to play D so that we can get moved down though.
Well, you can talk to Kevin about it, but please don't.
I
He's
won't- I
gonna
won't
come up to my line.
I'm gonna tell Kevin, please switch me with Nate.
Fuck
Oh.
off. Yo, Ryan, you gotta save us here, bud.
Me?
Yeah, don't tell Riley not to do it, because I'm playing with you guys on a line. It's gonna be sick.
It never happens.
Yo, what did you call us before? Yo, this isn't racist because you said it before, but didn't you say we were the golden Oreo?
Golden glory.
No, it definitely wasn't me.
Oh my god.
Yo, he
Who said
fucking said
that?
that. He said that shit. Okay, that was Riley. Riley said that shit.
I remember hearing
I
that.
can say that.
Yes,
Say
you
shit.
did,
What
man.
the
You
hell?
said. And then when
That-
we were on a
How
line,
come I don't
with-
remember it?
yeah, you did. And then when it was Max and I and you said it was the reverse golden Oreo.
Oh god.
Riley's been outed.
I'm the yellow filling.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the funniest shit I ever heard.
I'm not racist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, he did say it before, all right? I would never think like that.
Okay, how come I don't remember this shit?
All right, I gotta go to sleep. So I gotta watch
Alright.
Ted Lasso and then go to bed.
Same.
All right.
Yeah.
Later,
Is Cheesy like
boys.
gone? Like, where is Cheesy?
Playing
Amish.
fucking WoW.
Yo,
Wow.
he played Grounded one day. It was his idea. He wanted to play. I got Ryan to buy it. We play one day for like 3 hours, 4 hours, and then
Nice.
he just
Like 2
stopped.
hours.
Then he just stopped responding to anybody.
Savage.
Except I can see him playing WoW.
You're a little piece of shit. You know that? Yeah, that's exactly what he is. But yeah, and then if you go on like on the Blizzard app, you can see him playing WoW.
Yeah, all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in it. Is he
Yeah.
playing hardcore? He's in the hardcore group.
No, he's just playing retail.
Oh.
Get fucked, idiot.
Yeah,
Wait,
That tastes really good.
is there gunfire in the background?
you
Yeah.
literally. This is
What game
Tarkov.
was this?
Tarkov.
He posted
No,
out of some of the
Halo.
like
No,
the
no, no.
Oh,
VOD.
Halo?
It's
Oh,
Halo.
Oh.
Get fucked, idiot.
The gunfire in the background makes it
Right.
awesome.
Yo, this one is the best.
Oh, that. Whoa, shit, no, I'm not.
Oh my God.
I killed him.
Yo, whoa.
Oh, that. Whoa, shit, no, I'm not dead. I killed him.
You can hear the scream at the end too.
The best is the end. Like, oh, I'm down. No, I'm not dead. He's dead. Yeah, I got him.
Oh my God.
So good.
Dude, I was scared, man.
Yo, it's Tarkov. I get it. I'm there. I get it. I get it.
That was fun times.
Good times. Good times. The early Tarkov. Good times.
Yep.
All right, boys. Have a good
Right.
evening.
All right, you too.
Yeah,
See you guys.
Later,
Channel.
boys.
Later.
Later.
Did they both leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, let the shit talking begin.
All right.
Fuck that Joe guy, okay?
Yeah, fuck Joe.
Yeah,
Oh, yo,
fuck
fuck
Joe.
Yo, fuck Sean.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
fuck that guy too.
Oh god, we're giving Richard sound bites.
Oh lord.
Oh shit.
No, keep going.
We need wieners.
Ask me about my wiener.
Why do you have 2 wiener sound bites?
Well, plate up, duh.
Oh god.
Seriously?
There's another plate up.
Yeah, this soundboard was a mistake.
I forget what I was looking.
We need a good multiplayer game to play.
You know. It was grounded.
Wow.
No,
Grounded.
wow.
No, not WoW.
Yeah, wow.
Why
hard-
not WoW?
How dare you say that?
Riley, your conversation with Joe kind of reminded me of what happened recently with my PEP.
Your PEP?
Yeah, on my it's kind of like a performance evaluation in a sense.
Uh-huh.
Actually, kind of want to get your take on this. Like, basically, during our PEP, it was like me and the 2 architects or whatever. They were like talking about things, things that are meeting expectations or above expectations or whatever, or could use some work, right? And one of the things they were talking about that came up that I wasn't really prepared for, but they were like, so one of the things that we need to work on is a QC, like quality control of like drawings and stuff. Like the first architect guy was like, yeah, Richard's drawings are pretty good, it's like his drawings quality is usually pretty good. And then the second guy was like, actually, I want to talk to you about this because I think there's some issues. For instance, and he started going to like an example of like a daycare project we're working on. He was like, yeah, it's like there was a problem with like the cabinetry millwork or something that wasn't caught, and like the cabinets were too high or something, and basically this cost the client like thousands of dollars to fix or something, right? You gotta like make sure you look out for that. And he was like saying like realistically, reviewers, like when people review the drawings, they're not going to catch everything, so you got to really do a good job of making sure we draw these correct from the get-go and stuff, right? And this is like the first time I'm hearing about this. I was like, wait, what do you mean? Right? Like I worked on this project and I was like, it's like I've never heard of like anything that was like we've had problems with this because it's like in construction, but I was like, this is the first time I'm hearing about like this specific problem. I was like, wait, what? And I felt like I was kind of getting like it felt like a bit like I was getting blindsided, like maybe thrown on the bus a little bit. I was like, wait, what? Like I was just trying to take it all in.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, because I was like, that was I don't know. What do you think about that? Like the whole, yeah, like you know, we review it, so or when we review it, like we can't catch everything, so you got to make sure it's like basically, you got to make sure the drawings are good to go, right?
Hmm. And what was the mistake? The cabinets weren't high enough, like the upper cabinets.
Okay, so basically what the problem was the cabinets were too high, like or the way they put it, it was too high because the distance from the countertop to the underside of the cabinet was like 3 feet, right? Which I agree, it's a little on the high side, right? But the problem is that for this daycare, we're following reference drawings that were given to us by the client. Like this is for like like this is not they do a bunch of daycares, right? So they have like a playbook, like they have reference material, drawings and stuff, and we were following it. Like I was when I did the millwork drawings, I was kind of following their millwork examples. Like they have it detailed, so I was just following it.
They have a detail of it in their standards, and it gives you the height. And
Yeah,
oh, and they didn't catch it in the client review.
no, no one brought it up. No one, no one, not the client, not the project manager, not the architect. No one brought it up.
Hmm. Yeah, like I have a few thoughts on that. Like, number one, okay, so I should preface this by saying, like, if that came out during my review, I'd probably just take it in stride, listen, and take note of it, and then that would probably be it for me. But in realistically speaking, number one, they shouldn't expect you to be perfect because no one's perfect, and there will be things that you don't catch, and there will be things that your manager won't catch. Like, no project is perfect, no drawing set is perfect, so you they kind of need to take that into account if that was the only issue that's very minor. Um, and as long as the big issues are caught, like even so, actually, like even if they're moving the upper cabinets down, like unless they're installed already, then it shouldn't cost them anything to move them up or down.
Well, I think
It's not like they're
I think it's the
changing the
cabinet
cabinet.
size. Like
What's the
they probably
cabinet
want to.
size?
Well, like I think they want to move the cabinets lower, but they want to retain the cabinet side, like the upper side of the cabinet, right? So that would mean they need to redo the cabinets, probably.
Why?
Uh,
Like, are they putting things on top of it that needs to be at a specific height?
no.
So really, they just want a bigger cabinet then.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Because, like, I don't know. I guess I'm not understanding. Like, if they want to lower it, but they want. So it's not that they want to lower it, it's that they want a bigger cabinet.
Well, I think I don't know. Like I don't know how it went down because I wasn't part of the conversation. But basically, from what I've heard, was that the client, like when they installed it, and the client was like looking at what like they were installing, he was like, "Oh, these are too high, right?" And then I guess that's what the conversation was, and they're like, "We want this lower, and it's going to cost us like 40 grand or something."
Okay, so my other point was like, so like you followed the recommendation by the standards guide, which is good. So that's the first thing you did right, and then you think it would have been picked up by either the architect or the client, especially the client during reviews, because you send drawings periodically, like 25, 50, 75, 90% CDs for exactly this reason, for them to review and give comments. So
Yeah,
they
like
really should have picked it up if they wanted it lower.
yeah, and I was I basically like I was just kind of I was like, I did mention as like, hey, well, we didn't follow the reference for that, right? And
Yeah.
the architect was, or the other guy, one of one of the architects was like, he's like, yeah, we followed the reference, but also you have to make sure, like, you got to make sure it makes sense, right? Like, you gotta look at it and be like, okay, well, you know, if this is too high, then maybe we should comment on it or whatever. Right? Which I kind of get that, but it's also like, if I'm following the reference material, I don't really like I don't. How am I supposed to know if they want me to question this or like?
But okay, I get that because you should question it if it's wrong, if it's like entirely wrong. I don't know the exact details of the detail, but an upper cabinet isn't a matter of ergonomics unless it's too high for someone to reach. Like if it's like if you're too short,
Mhm.
and like depth, if the depth is right, and if the size of the cabinet's right, and like the shelves inside, then what else are you gonna point out to the client? Like as long as someone can reach it, it's not like there's a special ergonomics standard book out there. Like of course you can just Google and be like, oh, this should be this height,
Yeah, and
but it's not like you're not dealing with an accessibility standard.
yeah, and you're right. Like we actually have like interior elevations of every room, right? We've shown every millwork on the drawings. We have millwork details. Like no one commented on it.
Yeah. So like, okay. So the first thing is like they should have client really should have commented. If not, like if it's something that we should have caught, then the project architect should have commented on it. It's not solely on you to do that. It's everyone, right? It's a team environment. I would say, honestly, personally, it would be more so on the architect to do that sort of review. It's not on the technologist or draftsperson to know everything, especially ergonomics. I would say accessibility, sure, like you should know that, but not something like that. And then the third thing is shop drawings. Like the client must have reviewed the shop drawings, no? Unless you
Um,
guys don't send it to the client, then it's like, well,
I don't know if we sent it to the client. But yeah, you're right. Like we did have shop drawings for the millwork.
the millwork shop drawings should have been sent sent to the client because they need to review it. It's their millwork. Like they're gonna be intimately using it. They need to review it.
Not only that, but we also like reviewed the shop drawings. Although I will say, I think for the millwork, I think I was actually the one reviewing the shop drawings for the millwork.
But you don't know, right? Because you're
Yeah,
just following the drawings.
right. I'm just
The
saying.
architect should have said something if that's something they wanted to change.
Yeah.
So
Like,
like, anyway, that's what comes to mind to me. Like, in the heat of the moment, I probably just wouldn't say anything, and then think about these things after, and then complain about it to myself.
I didn't really say much like during the PEP, because I was, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback. I was a little bit like, what's going on about this? What? Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this? Right? That was like the thought that was going through my head as I went through it.
Well, yeah, like also like if that's like feedback, well, why are you just hearing it in your review?
Like Ryan was saying, like, why didn't this come up during like a project meeting or something? I'm like, well, why is this being brought up during my personal evaluation?
Yeah. I mean, if that's the worst thing in your project evaluation, then that's a good thing, right? Because they're now picking at straws. They have nothing to complain about, so they're gonna
I kind of got that feeling a little bit,
find something random.
like I was talking with some of the other techs, and some of the criticisms and the evaluations were actually felt like they were blanket, like they applied to like a bunch of people in the department. That one was a bit more particular for my project though, because he was using examples for my project. But it was like, yeah,
Let's take a
I
look.
don't get it though. Like that, unless it's a wide sweeping issue, like okay, you've missed like too many mistakes here. There are too many things you didn't catch. Then what's the point in telling someone you didn't catch everything? You weren't perfect. Like think about how stupid that sounds. Nobody's perfect.
yeah. Although I will say for this daycare project, this isn't the first thing that's come up. There's been some other things like mostly to do with like not the millwork, but like kitchen equipment. Like it's fucking dude. It's such a pain in the ass. Like for instance, the contractor was like, "Oh, so your schedule said had these two fridge types, but your drawings only used one fridge type. Two of them, in fact, two of the one fridge type. So we ordered two of that one fridge type and one of the one in the schedule, but the one in the schedule is not used anywhere in the drawings. So and they were like complaining, they're like, we ordered too many fridges now, right? And then like another one, they were like saying like, they ordered too many paper towel dispensers because they dude, it was like they were like,
I remember you talking about this.
their justification was that in our schedule it says, you know, it lists the product for the paper towel dispenser, and they were saying like in our schedule it says location, all sinks, right? But they took that as the quantity. They're like, oh, so we should have one for every sink,
Ah.
right? So they're like, well, we ordered too many sinks, and now they're like, you know, they obviously they want to get compensated for that, right?
Why didn't they issue an RFI?
Yeah, why didn't they issue an RFI?
That dude, that's like the question for all of this. It's like, why wasn't there an RFA? Why did you order? First of all, we're not responsible for final quantities, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
But here's the fucked up part is like your project manager didn't even question it. He went straight to you and said, "Oh, you made a mistake."
Wait,
Well,
what the fuck? Really?
He tried to. He was like, hold on, let me look at the drawings, and then he looks at the drawings and he'll be like, looks like there's a, you know, he would ask me, he's like, oh, where do we see this? And then I'm gonna be like, okay, it's here in the drawings, and then he'd go back to the contractor and he'd be like, it's here in our drawings, and then the contractor would disagree and he'd be like, okay, well, I guess it's our mistake.
What the fuck?
That's fucked, man.
Yeah, it's and then
Don't ever admit that you made a mistake to a contractor.
Is this guy an idiot? What the hell?
he kind of is, because he even said to me, he's like, we're lucky this contractor is very forgiving. I'm like, what?
Are
He's
you
not
retarded?
forgiving. He's fucking playing you, man.
Why would you admit mistake in front of a client ever, even if he knows your mistake? I always like word it in a way that it's not like directly my mistake, even if I know like, oh, I fucked up.
I don't know if he like verbatim said, "Oh, it's our mistake," but he would say something like, "Oh, we'll have to, you know." Actually, no. A couple times he did say, he'd like, "Oh, looks like there was something overlooked in the drawings or something." He'd say something like that.
Oh my god, dude, why would you say that? This client probably thinks you guys are idiots.
Well, I mean, after a comment like that, was he too far off the mark? Like,
But like also, so there's the hierarchy of drawings where drawings is last. But if there's a discrepancy between what was in your floor plans, I'm assuming like you tagged in your floor plans too.
yeah.
If there's a discrepancy with the plan drawing and the schedule, they need to bring up an RFI.
Yeah, they need to clarify. Like, they don't just assume. Like, I think my theory is that someone on their end quantityed it out, didn't do any R5s, didn't question it, and then now they're like trying to get,
How about
you know,
how about the submittal? Did the submittal have? Because the submittal has to have quantities in it. So how come the architect didn't catch it then?
again, because I think like I was helping out with the review of the submittals, right? But I don't know, like I guess they didn't look at it. But the thing is, like our submittals, like our stamp on the submittals, literally says we're not responsible for quantities.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like it's under, like contractually, it's the contractor needs to confirm final quantities. It's not.
But
It's not.
that's where that's where it would have been shown though. Like in the submittal, like did they not have a quantity number that you guys review? Because that's one of the things that you should always review.
True. And it's like this is where it gets messy, because like I was reviewing some of the submittals, or the shop drawings, and then and then the project manager is reviewing like the other half, right? So I don't know, like I never got the full picture. I got quantities for some stuff, but not everything, right? And the quantities I did get, I checked them, like these need to be corrected. But so that falls under something that I didn't check, and I just assumed that the other guy checked. So I don't know if we even got a quantity for that. Dude, and then like, fuck, another example was like, and this one's really stupid. Was like, we have a universal washroom, as is, you know, that's pretty common for like stuff like this in the daycare, right? And basically there's a sink in there, as you know. I'm sure it's pretty common. They were like, so the millwork for the sink in that universal washroom, there's no detail for it. So we're not gonna install one. And I was like, and then you know the project manager was like, wait, well, hold on. And he talked to me. He's like, can you like, do we have a detail for this? I'm like, and I looked at the drawings. I'm like, no, we didn't really detail that, but it's in the drawings. It's in the room elevations. It's in the floor plans. It's in the drawings. So, like contractually, they're obligated to install. It's in the contract documents.
Yeah.
And they were like, he was like, okay, I guess this one was fine because he was like, okay, I guess we'll issue an RFI, right? Which is the correct thing that I think we should have done. But it was like, like with the client or the contractor, it's like, what do you mean you're not going to install it? Hello, what the fuck? It's in the drawings, man. Anyways,
Contractor done.
yeah, I was just because like that your conversation with Joe kind of reminded me of that a bit, because like you guys were talking about like, oh, you're not really ready to sign the drawings. I was gonna be like, it's okay, you can just blame your underlings. That's fine.
Well, you see the difference between the two companies, Richard? Like, it feels like the A&M architects don't want to review anything, and they're relying you to review everything, to know everything.
Yeah, what the hell?
Whereas
Kind of,
Riley's
yeah.
company and Joe's company, it's not like that.
I would say that it's more so our head architect that's like that, because the second the I don't know what to call it, the other architect who's not that architect, I don't know what do you call it, whatever. He's I think if it was up to him, there'd be obviously a review process, because before the head architect took the position, he was pushing for a peer review system, which was above and beyond what we currently had, right?
Yeah.
And
QAQC.
yeah, and I thought that was pretty great, but obviously it was something that we hadn't implemented yet. So when the new guy took over, I think that fell to the wayside. And when I asked him about this, I was like, since we were on the top of a QC, I was like, are we gonna still do the peer review process? And he was like, yeah, it'd be good to push for that, but it's not up to him, right? Like he told me, he's like, yeah, I'm not. It's not really my decision, but that's what he wants to push for. And the other reason is like the head architect guy. Riley, did I ever tell you about those City of Richmond documents projects that we're working on?
Yeah.
I think I think I mentioned it before you left for your vacation, right?
Yep.
So my God, those are fucked up. By the way, holy shit. The one that my coworker is working on, it's the accessibility handbook for Richmond, and she was I was talking with her the other day, and she was like, oh, I'm kind of worried because she's the only person working on the handbook, and also it feels like she's the only one reviewing it. And she was telling me she brought this up with like the two architects who are also kind of looking at it, and basically the non head architect guy was like, he reviews a little bit, but also says like, he's like, yeah, I think you got it, and like the other guy just doesn't say anything, right? So she's like, are you, or no, he didn't not say anything. He said, Vina, or my coworker, she's like, you got this, right? Like he wants her to review it, and I was like, wait, so she's working on it, but she's also the one reviewing it? Like that doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Like if you're working on it, you need a second set of eyes to review it. What?
Yeah. Why are they so reluctant to review their own drawings? They're the ones responsible for it.
My theory is that budget. I think because our budgets are getting blown, so like I think they're like, oh god, we gotta like pull back somewhere.
Oh,
But I was gonna say, Riley, that Richmond project is kind of fucked up. Because like they have like they're during their latest like sort of stakeholders meeting / review panel on the draft for that one. There was like something like 15, 16 people in that meeting from like various like councils and societies and stuff, right? And someone in that meeting was even like someone who worked on the CSA standards, right? And they were like discussing like, oh, what they want to do with it, because they're trying to pull various references from like different, like, oh, we want neurodiversity, all this stuff, right? And basically, from what I gathered from what my coworker told me, he's like, he was basically saying like, oh, just take like the most conservative number, right? We want to be like we want to be like super conservative, and the guy from like the CSA who reviewed the CSA stuff, he's like, well, I mean, like we reviewed this for a CSA standard, and we already kind of like we went through this thing with a super fine detail comb, right? We like had meetings on every single number like in the CSA standards, right? Like this is not like they super examined this, and basically they were like, yeah, but we want to be like we want to like have extra considerations or something, right? And basically they were like, well, I mean, there's reasons why we also don't go with the most conservative number, like for instance for design reasons, right? Like for instance, if you have a ceiling for a room, right? Minimum on average is like 8 feet high, but like you could go up to 10 feet. But technically, there's nothing stopping you from going higher than that, right? But obviously, there's design reasons why we don't, right? Like who wants to go into a house and have like a 15-foot high ceiling?
Yeah.
Right? But they're like, so they're just like, yeah, but I don't know, right? They're like,
Let's take a look.
and then the architect guy was like, well, I mean, it's like it seems like you guys are trying to write your own like code almost, like like Vancouver does. And they're like, no, 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 we don't want to like write our own code. We just want our own like interpretation of like every number. Like, okay, so you want your own version of the code.
Yep.
Like they're being very stringent on it, but also they don't want to seem like they're trying to write their own code. I don't know, the whole thing's fucked.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to work on that project. Sound fucked.
Like, remember, Riley, the original scope of the project was just to update the numbers to the most recent code. Right? That was the original scope of the project. I'm just glad I'm not working on that one.
The fuck are those spiders swimming?
Yeah, they're diving bell spiders.
Are those a real thing?
I don't know. I didn't block there. Yo, this underwater dagger sucks.
Call that a knife? This is a knife.
How are you even... I guess, I was gonna say, how are you even, like, seeing under here? Like, what the fuck? Wouldn't it be, like, really dark?
It is, and it's getting dark. What the fuck is this? I have a headlight on, which I think is helping. But
What the oh, it's just a goldfish? Like, what is that?
that's a koi.
Yo, it's gonna eat you.
I don't know if he'll eat me or not, to be honest. And it scares.
I mean, it could.
The fuck are these tadpoles?